Hello guys, I'm back with my janky nail polish. It's been a few minutes for me, but a few hours for you. It is currently November 26th. It is a Sunday for me, but you guys will likely be seeing this on the 29th or the 30th. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it up right after the other video, but I do want it to be kind of a bonus video because in this one, I'm going to talk to you guys about my financial journey through 2023 and how I plan to continue into 2024 and what I've noticed about our YouTube community and what I like about it and what I don't like about it. So there might be some unpopular opinions here. Let me know what you guys think whenever I get done with this. But as you see in front of me, I have 3 different binders. These 3 binders are my lifeline at this point in time, and I'll show you, I'll go over which each one is. So this first binder you're probably not going to see very often. This is the travel binder. We have categories for travel in here. Jay and I don't travel very much, but when we do, I do like to have everything kind of situated out, just like so. So we have like a full deck of envelopes in here. Now, these other 2 are ones that make more appearances, I suppose. This is my savings binder. This has all my game challenges and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you right now because we're going to be doing a restuffing of this hopefully soon, because I took everything out and then put how much I need to put back in. So you have the different challenges. If it says plus money on it, that means I owe money to that one. I took everything out when we left. I didn't want money just sitting in the apartment, and I was like, oh, if we have extra money, that's fine. But I do like to keep my savings challenges in here. It is just easier for me to grab this binder and start filming than anything else. So there we go. And this is my personal wallet. This is the one that I keep in my purse for pretty much everything. It's just purple. It has an Annie sticker on the back because I love Annies. I don't know about you guys. Like, I'm old. I don't have kids, and I still buy this stuff. So the categories in here are personal, gas, maintenance for the house, pets, groceries, and deposit. This is pretty much whatever I have left over for the month. You'll notice that I don't keep rent in here. I used to, but I keep it in a separate envelope inside a drawer or safe. One of those places, not going to tell you which one, in our apartment, so that it is separate and I don't have to worry about losing it. So, sorry, I do have a cold. Excuse me for coughing. You will probably hear me cough a few more times as we get through this, but my apologies. So, what I've noticed about this community, the good stuff, everybody's so supportive, right? Everybody's so supportive. You tell people, like, hey, I have a goal of 100 subscribers, help me out. People will share that post. People will be on it. People will be subscribing to you. The other side of that is I feel like there's a lot of, and again, some of this might be unpopular opinion, but there's like this very deep sense of, well, if you followed me, then I have to follow you. And yes, that may be true in the beginning when you're trying to get a base and you're trying to get, I mean, I'm still a very small channel. I'm not doing this for money. I want to do this as a hobby, as a way to keep myself accountable. But I know personally, what I want to watch on YouTube isn't 400 channels of budgeting. That's just unrealistic to me. When I started doing this part of YouTube, a lot of people were subscribing to me and I would subscribe to them back and forth, and I would watch their videos and I'm like, I have nothing in common with these people. I have nothing in common with this person. Nothing. So with every other YouTube channel, I'm like, that I come across, I'm like, well, what's making me stay here? What do I see in this person that makes me want to continue watching? And of course, there's budget channels that I watch all the time that I wait for their videos. And that's what I want on my feed. I don't want videos. I'm just like, oh my goodness, they've posted for the 5th time today. Scroll, scroll, scroll through till I get to somebody that I do really like. This is a downfall of YouTube, I feel like, right now, for me personally. The other thing I really love about the YouTube community as a whole is that, like I said, everybody is very supportive, but everybody's also very creative. Everybody's also very creative. I can do graphics and stuff. I don't normally. I love seeing people do their own envelopes and stuff like that. On the flip side, what that does for me as a crafter, I'm like, well, I need a laminator. I need a better printer. I need better paper. I need sticker paper. I need these things to make my own challenges. And I know that's just me. Well, actually, it's not just me. There's a lot of people that are in my same boat. So I'm like, well, I'm trying to save money, but I want to get a laminator and I want to get this other thing. And I have to talk myself out of those things because I would rather support somebody else that already has their own stuff, their own shop, their own setup, rather than do it myself at this point. And I have to tell myself that a lot because I'm like, oh, I can make that. Yeah, I could, but you know, for one scratch off challenge, I would need a better printer. I would need a laminator. I would need the little scratch off things. I would need to I need to license the pictures or whatever. And by the time that happens, it's what, $75, $80, $90, depending on the laminator. Actually, if I'm buying a better printer, it's going to be more close to like $200, right? So I'm like, for the one, I'm not spending $200. But I tell myself, I need it. I need to do this. And that's kind of a thing I'm trying to get over in the new year. Is just go, you know what? Yeah, it's cute. It's neat, but I don't need it. Somebody else, I'll leave the job to somebody else. The other thing that I'm really noticing about my finances, and this is where I'm getting into my own personal finances here, is that when it comes to keeping my wallet, I can actually see what I have available. This has been a godsend to me, and I'm not even kidding. When I tell people, like, yeah, I have a cash system and it works way better for me than anything else, I'm not kidding. When I would just basically use a debit card, I would never know how much I had on there. I could have $80, I could have $8, I could have 81 cents. I would never know. And it's really easy when you have a debit card to lose track of what you have. There would be times where I was like, oh yeah, I only spent $10 of my paycheck the other day. Completely forgetting that I had paid part of the light bill, part of, got some groceries, got some other little things, got dog food, everything. And I go check my account balance and I'm expecting it to be, $300-400. And there's only $250 in there. And I'm like, okay, where'd it go? I'm missing $10 here. I'm missing 20, sometimes even 50. And I go through my bank statement and yeah, it's there. I spent it on something. But with this, if I go, you know what? I think I need to get gas. Open it up. There's nothing in there. Either because I just bought gas or I don't have money allotted for gas. So if I don't have anything in here, I can either go, you know what? Maybe I got gas the other day. And I'm really bad about not looking at my gas gauge. I'm not even kidding. So I'll go outside and when I get ready to go to work, I'll look at my gas gauge and it's like half a tank. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't need it. Or I look at it and I go, oh my God, I didn't allot it. Or I go, you know what? Like the maintenance. This is a bad part for me. It's maintenance and personal. I'll tell you right now. Like I go, you know what? I want to get a coffee from El Cafecito. It's my favorite place in town. You know what? I want to go get a coffee with my mom. It's empty, so I can't go get it. Because they charge you to use your debit card, right? So I'm like, well, I'm not going to get charged to use my debit card. No way. So I'm like, well, I don't have any coffee money. Or I look over here and I go, you know what? I want to do a big haul from Dollar General, and I have coupons and stuff, and I mean, it comes out to be like $10 for $50 worth of stuff. Actually, if it does that, I'll use Jay's debit card. But usually I'll just be like, oh, I don't have the money to pick it up. Dog food. This is a bad thing also. It's like, because where we keep the dog food, I don't always like look at it to see exactly how much is in there. So I'm like, do they need food? Well, there's no money in here. So either they're not getting food or they already have it. This one, I don't use that much, the deposit one, mainly because I don't have a lot of rollover. And if I do have rollover, I put it to something else. I put it to groceries normally, honestly. Grocery money is the saddest. It's the saddest one. And I put the most money in here other than for rent. But, I mean, this thing tells me, you know, yeah, you have this much money to play with. This is what you have, and this is what you have to use. And if you don't have the money in there, then you can't use it. I'm very much that person that's like, oh yeah, $5 here, $5 there. This has really helped curb that. So going into 2024, I do want to get a budget book. When I say a budget book, like Happy Planner has them, a few other places on Etsy do. I do want to order mine from Happy Planner though. It basically is a budget tracker, but in a bound form where you can like go through every month and determine how much you need to use or what to use, and just keep track of it that way. Keep a bigger eye on my finances, because so far this year, this has been awesome, and I've been able to save way more than I thought I would. In fact, when we went on our trip, I did not expect there to be that much in just regular, like in one savings. Like you can see here, I took out $24 from this one envelope, $15 from this one. I think I took out 10 from, no. Yeah, I took out 10 from this one. I put it back in there already. 25 from this one alone, and then 20 from that one. And I'm like, wow, that's going to help us a lot with gas. It's going to help us a lot with going out when we want to, when we're there. I mean, so yeah, this stuff really works. It really helps. If you're on the fence about it, go for it. But there's a lot of ways to do this. You do not need these kind of envelopes. And if you do like these kind of like binders, Etsy has them. Etsy has them with like custom envelopes inside. But again, I tell you, Temu has these same ones for the whole kit for like $6, $7. Oh, and Temu raised their minimum shipping rate. So you can probably get 2 of them, 2 or 3 all bundled together for like $18 on Temu with the stickers and everything inside. So, I mean, it's really up to you and your budget. If you don't want to do it this way, you can get an accordion binder. You can get actual folders. You can just keep it in a shoebox, whatever helps you. You can keep it in your regular wallet. But this stuff really does help. Cash, working only with cash, it helps a lot keeping everything straight and together. And those people that tell you, oh, well, your money is better in a bank. For some things I agree, like in your savings account, you know, but for things you're going to be spending every day, or for savings that you don't want in the bank, this is perfect. It's very economical. Like I said, you can put these things anywhere. My purse is small. This fits in my purse. This will fit in your backpack. Just don't lose it. Put an air tag on it. Anyway, that's me rambling for 2 whole videos straight. I'm going to go drink some tea, and I'll come back and I'll show you guys my budget for my first December paycheck. I will see you guys very soon. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.